Imagine the howl of wind whipping snow into a blinding fury, your tires slipping on invisible ice, and the temperature plunging so low that your breath freezes in the air. This isn't a nightmare, it's the reality for countless drivers facing America's worst winter road conditions. Welcome to Inside America's Worst Winter Road Conditions, where we dive into the frozen hellscapes that turn highways into death traps. Buckle up. This journey might chill you to the bone. Our story begins with a hook that pulls you right into the storm. Picture January 22nd, 2016, during the infamous Snowzilla blizzard. A family in Virginia sets out on I-95, thinking a quick drive home from work will beat the forecast. But within hours, snow falls at rates of 3 inches per hour, winds gust to 50 miles per hour, and visibility drops to zero. Their car spins out on black ice, joining hundreds stranded in a 50-mile traffic nightmare. Rescue teams battle whiteout conditions to reach them, but hypothermia claims lives before help arrives. This storm, which dumped up to 42 inches across the East Coast, killed 55 people and paralyzed roads from Georgia to New York. It's a stark reminder, winter doesn't just slow you down, it can end you. The treacherous mountain passes of the Rockies, where altitude meets avalanche in a deadly dance. Take Interstate 70 through Colorado's Eisenhower Tunnel, one of the highest vehicular tunnels in the world at over 11,000 feet. Here, winter transforms this vital artery into a gauntlet of peril. According to Samsara's data, crash rates on I-70 spike dramatically in winter, with hotspots over the high passes seeing increases up to 625% in nearby states like Iowa's I-80. But Colorado's terrain amplifies the danger. Heavy snowfalls, often exceeding 20 inches in a single storm, combine with steep grades and hairpin turns. In February 2021, a massive avalanche buried parts of I-70 near Loveland Pass, trapping vehicles and forcing closures that stranded thousands. Drivers face not just snow, but black ice. That invisible layer formed when meltwater refreezes overnight, turning roads into skating rinks. Winds howl through the canyons, creating ground blizzards where even plowed roads vanish under drifting snow. Statistics from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, NHTSA, show that 24% of weather-related vehicle crashes occur on snowy, slushy, or icy pavement. And in mountainous areas like this, multi-vehicle pileups are common. One infamous incident, the 2019 chain reaction crash on E70 west of Denver, involving 28 vehicles, sparked by a semi-truck losing control on ice, killing 4. Survival here demands chains, all-wheel drive, and nerves of steel. But even then, the mountains don't forgive mistakes. The brutal lake effect snowbelts around the Great Lakes, where Mother Nature unleashes relentless white fury on unsuspecting motorists. Focus on Michigan's I-94 corridor, stretching from Detroit to Chicago, a hotspot for winter carnage. Michigan tops MoneyGeek's list as the most dangerous state for winter driving, with 156 fatalities between 2020 and 2023 and a fatality rate of 0.41 per 100,000 miles driven. Lake effect snow, fueled by cold air sweeping over warmer lake waters, can dump feet of snow in hours. Buffalo, New York, saw 51 inches in December 2022's blizzard, stranding drivers on the New York State Thruway. Roads like I-94 become death traps, with sudden squalls reducing visibility to mere feet. Black ice lurks on bridges and overpasses where cold air chills surfaces faster. A chilling example, the 1967 Chicago blizzard, which paralyzed the city with 23 inches of snow and winds up to 53 miles per hour, stranding 50,000 vehicles and causing dozens of deaths from exposure and accidents. Modern stats echo this. 15% of crashes happen during active snowfall or sleet. In Michigan alone, analysis of 10-year data highlights I-75 from Detroit to 9 Mile Road as a prime accident zone, with ice-related wrecks spiking. Drivers battle not just snow, but thundersnow, rare storms with lightning and thunder amid blizzards, disorienting and deadly. Pileups here can involve hundreds of cars, like the 2015 Kalamazoo crash on I-94, where 193 vehicles collided in whiteout conditions, killing 1 and injuring dozens. The key? slow down, maintain distance, and heed warnings. But in these bands, storms can localize so intensely that 1 mile is clear while the next is apocalyptic. We head north to Alaska's frozen frontiers, where winter road conditions redefine extreme. The Dalton Highway, a 414-mile gravel beast from Fairbanks to Prudhoe Bay, is dubbed one of the world's most dangerous roads. Alaska ranks 4th in winter driving danger with a fatality rate of 1.35 per 100,000, the highest per mile driven per MoneyGeek. Temperatures plummet to minus 50 degrees Fahrenheit, freezing fuel lines and turning roads into solid ice sheets. Ice fog, supercooled water droplets freezing on contact, creates zero visibility hazards. Trucks hauling oil field supplies dominate, but civilian drivers face avalanches, wildlife collisions, and isolation with no cell service for hundreds of miles. A notorious incident, the 2014 cold snap that saw temps drop to minus 60 degrees Fahrenheit, stranding motorists who ran out of gas, leading to hypothermia deaths. NHTSA data shows Alaska's winter fatalities average 2.85 per 100,000 people, far above the national 0.21. The highway's ice road sections over frozen rivers crack under weight, and blowing snow from Arctic winds buries vehicles. In 2023, a multi-truck pileup near Adigun Pass killed 2 when a rig jackknifed on glare ice. Survival kits are mandatory, extra fuel, sleeping bags, and flares. But even pros falter. Consumer Affairs notes Alaska's unique risks, with vast distances amplifying every error. This isn't driving, it's a battle against the elements where one flat tire could mean freezing to death. Takes us to the windswept plains of Wyoming and the Dakotas, where open roads become vortexes of blowing snow and deadly drifts. Interstate 80 through Wyoming's Elk Mountain is infamous, with crash rates soaring 450% in winter, per Samsara. Wyoming leads ClearSurance's list with 34 fatal crashes per million drivers in snowy conditions. High winds, often exceeding 60 miles per hour, whip snow into ground blizzards, reducing visibility even on dry pavement. The 1993 storm of the century echoed here, but modern storms like the 2021 Wyoming blizzard closed I-80 for days, stranding hundreds in sub-zero temps. Pileups are epic. In March 2020, over 100 vehicles crashed near Cheyenne due to whiteouts and ice, injuring dozens. NHTSA reports mon_retweets min_faves, but reality shows 70% of Wyoming's winter crashes involve commercial vehicles losing control. Black ice forms rapidly on exposed prairies, and snow fences, those roadside barriers, can't always contain drifts that tower over semis. A survivor story. During the 2018 bomb cyclone, drivers on I-80 endured 40 hours trapped, rationing food as winds rocked vehicles. Montana and North Dakota share this fate, with Montana's 46 fatalities earning it 7th place. Here, the danger is deception. Clear skies turn lethal in minutes. As we emerge from these frozen nightmares, remember, America's worst winter roads test human limits, claiming over 1,500 lives annually in weather-related crashes. Equip your vehicle, check forecasts, and drive defensively. For more thrilling tales from the tarmac, subscribe to Road Titans, your ultimate guide to conquering the world's wildest drives. Hit that like button, share your winter horror stories in the comments, and stay safe out there. Until next time, keep those tires turning. Road Titans out.